What's up, guys? Reborn here. Welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included in my Oceania playthrough series. Let's resume game. In the last episode, we tamed two of these cool steam vents. This one up here, this one down here. So far, they're working like a charm. This one, I made the thermo aqua tuner out of steel, just to keep it a little more simple. This one up here, we used gold amalgam, and we're controlling the temperature with an AND gate. Little bit of automation here, just so that it doesn't overheat. Hopefully. Crossing fingers. And that sums it up for what we did in the last episode. At least, the important stuff. Real quick, before we get into today's episode, I want to make a couple little changes. First of all, we want this water to bridge on after both of these lines come into play. So we actually want to move this over here. Bridge on right there. Eventually, we're probably going to want to, we might want to actually split these two steam vent lines. But I'm not all that worried about it at the moment, so we're just going to kind of leave it like that. And that should be good. Another thing I've noticed, our materials study terminal research stuff is taking a little longer than I would like. So I'm going to move a couple things around, and we're going to install a second rad bolt generator just to kind of double our speed up here. So I'm thinking we'll probably get rid of this thing. We'll move this down. We'll put one up here. And we'll move this thing over. So let's go ahead and get that laid out. And there we go. So in order to make this... Oh, we need some power. Anyways, in order to make this really work, this one's going to shoot diagonally. Oh, let's change this to 52. And this one to 52. This one's going to shoot straight this way. This one's going to shoot diagonally this way. Both of them are going to get caught by this reflector. And it's going to shoot back that way. And I think that'll be good. Good, sweep this up. I'll keep an eye on it. Make sure it works how I'm thinking it's going to work. In today's episode, we are going to tame a couple volcanoes. Metal volcanoes, to be exact. We want to make sure we start capturing this metal stuff. We got a cobalt volcano right there. And then we've got an aluminum volcano right here. And this one's going to be a little hotter. But you know what? We're going to capture it anyways. Aluminum's always good to have. So, I think we're going to go with a more simple design, I think. Keep things running a little simplerly, more simple. All right, let's get these plans laid out. All right, so here's the basic layout for us to start with. We're gonna have to vacuum this carbon dioxide out of here. So let's get this thing built. Let's get some ventilation set up, as in gas pump ventilation. Gas pipes, get them in here. Oh no, they're trapped. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that block. That way they can get out of there. All right, let's get this thing going. Let's get it vacuumed out. To make it a little easier to vacuum this thing out, we just we plugged our petroleum line up to where we're going to drop it off right here. I brought some in, and then I destroyed a pipe or two to drop some right here. That way it seals it up just initially so we can start really vacuuming it. And we got to close this block back up, or that's not going to work. Well, it was over 7 kilos. This might take a minute. Real fast. If you're one of the people playing along with me, this saltwater geyser up here just north of the base. I built this little and it's harder to see in the dark. But anyways, I built this tile staircase here just so when it erupts again, it doesn't fall straight down into, like, you know, the oil biome. In the printing pod, we have some lime. We're definitely taking that, even though we got quite a bit, actually. Collecting all those poker shells is doing us good. It looks like not making refined carbon is what's really holding us up from making steel. 'Cause I'm dumb. So let's make a bunch of this stuff again. Let's just make plenty. There we go. That'll do it. I believe for the aluminum one, we're gonna need 3 steam turbines. So we're gonna put 3, whether we need them or not. Also, we're gonna do a double liquid lock for this one because it's not inside the oil biome. And I'm just realizing having all this water so close might be a problem with the liquid locks. So we might have to do something. We might have to do something about this. I guess there's plenty of room. We can just, like, dig all this out and then the ocean will fall down farther, keeping this a little safer. Otherwise, all this water could collect and overflow and just jack it all up. We don't want that. Alright, this is looking like a pretty good amount of petroleum here. We can go ahead and get rid of this. Let's go ahead and get rid of the bridge. Like, just destroy it. Yeah, and then we'll just destroy all this as well. Still waiting for it to get vacuumed out. I guess we can start, I might want to sweep some of this stuff up, get it out of here. Alright. Let's build a dispenser. We'll get it out of there. Alright. So you might have seen this coming, but for those of us that didn't see this coming, this does not work. It's alright. We can do something a little different. There we go. We're gonna do something like this. This one's gonna shoot here, it's gonna shoot up to here, and then shoot that way. This one will just shoot that way. Boom. Problem solved. Back to more important things. We're gonna do a little finagling here yet again. So I want to get my guys over on this side, but we don't want to break the vacuum. So we got rid of the steam turbine, put a block here, and then we'll remove this one so they can actually climb back and forth since this volcano is active. If it wasn't active, then I wouldn't bother. We'd just dig it up and, you know. Yeah. So we just got to do it this way. It's just how it is. It's alright. It'll be fine. Alright. Let's go, guys. Let's get this stuff. Let's get it swept up out of here. Should all go in here. Yep. Looks good. Alright. And to fill up the other one with petroleum, right now we're just going to collect it. We're going to branch off of this petroleum line. And we'll just bring a pipeline up here, across, and then we'll dump it right into here. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright, so this system is going to be self-cooling. The water coming out of the steam turbines is going to cool the steam turbines. We're going to put some liquid down. We might encase them in more liquid just to help it out, but we'll see. We'll get to that later. We're just going to drop a bunch of water right here. We probably want a good 2 or 3 tons per tile. Just fill this thing up with steam. Lots and lots of steam. Sorry, not per tile. Just 3 tons. So we're looking at like 300 kilos per tile. Because there's, oops, I just hit the wrong button. 10 tiles here. So 300 kilos per tile will be 3 tons. Just making that clear. I actually got a little more than 3 tons, but I think that'll be okay. We're gonna go ahead and close this back up. Get this steam turbine back in here. Get a little more oil here, because this little tiny bit isn't gonna do a whole lot. If anything. Enable auto bottle. Alright. I think we're pretty much ready here. Shall we go ahead and dig this thing up? It'll be a little bit before it actually boils this water. I think it'll be a little bit. I guess we'll find out. Alright. I thought it was erupting, but I guess it didn't. Let's go ahead and analyze this bad boy. I thought it says when it goes off again next. Oh yeah, you gotta analyze it first. Never mind. For this one up here, I'm just waiting to get this piping finished so we can get some petroleum over there. And yeah, we're very close. We're gonna have to seal it up, start vacuuming it out. So let's get on it. All right, and we just need to make sure we got power connected so we could vacuum it out. And now we can go ahead and run the petroleum. I've got it stopped down here. All right, run it up, baby. Let's get this liquid lock going. We've got meteor showers again. Let's hope it's not regolith. Oh, good. I'm just not really prepared for regolith. Hot regolith. All right, let's dig this up. Dig it up, people. That's a pretty good amount of petroleum right there. That should be fine. We'll fill this one up with water, and then we'll vacuum this section out too, so we have a perfect liquid lock. Yeah. We gotta get this one first, and then get some water in here. We need power. Just waiting on one segment yet again. Down here, we've got some cobalt cooling off. Yeah, this water's taking it like a champ. It'll be a bit before it boils. I'm thinking up here for our water line, we can just wait, hold on. Liquid vent. There we go. We can just do kind of what we did down there. We'll just borrow water from this line right here. Yeah, that'll fill it up real quick. And I made a little mistake. We're actually going to reinstall this pipeline. That way we can shove a bunch of water into here very easily. Just got to rebuild them. We got to fill this up first. Things are vacuumed out over here. It's looking good. Let's go ahead and tear this stuff down. All right, on this one, we should be pretty much right at 3 tons here. So let's go ahead and cut this line off here. Get rid of all this pipeline. And it's about time we uncover this thing. We're gonna have to get some piping put in right here. That's probably enough oil. Okay, so plumbing. These are going to be self-cooled as well. So we're just going to do it pretty much the same way as we did it down below. Just kind of do this and this, and then we're going to bring some insulated pipes. Connect these two together. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's go ahead and sweep this up. Make sure this stuff is out of here. We're going to be analyzing it. And, yeah. These things look like they're pretty well set at this point. At least to start off. don't think I'm going to leave them in this state. Right? I'm thinking we probably will put a battery in each of these, put some shipping to ship the metal around in the steam, drop it over here to cool it off, or something like that maybe. Maybe we'll drop it somewhere else to cool off even more. But I just don't really have that much time right now. I actually have to travel back to Pennsylvania today, so I gotta get going. I gotta get going. But anyways, this one's all steam now. That actually happened a little faster than I thought it would. Let's sweep these data disks up. Get those out of there. Cobalt's slowly cooling down. Yeah, we'll probably install shipping in both of these. And I'm gonna have to watch how cool these stay in this oil. We might have to put some more liquids in here, trap them in, something like that. But that'll be it for now, guys. That's it for today's episode. Another little bit shorter one, but you know what? We did a great thing here. We've got indefinite metals happening right here. We're gonna have to get this thing cooled off a little bit more. Let's see. This water's 82. We're gonna have to make these out of gold. I made them out of cobalt. So, I'll have to switch these out. They don't, they overheat a little too easily if they're not at least made out of gold. So, that was my bad. These are gold amalgam. Everything in here on the inside is gold or gold amalgam. So I did right up there. But these ones, yeah, you want these made out of gold as well. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next episode. Later.